Drop, which is out now in cinemas, is a tense and stylish thriller that blends Hitchcockian suspense with modern anxieties, wrapped in a compelling, if imperfect, character drama. The film, from director Christopher Landon, follows Megan Fahey as Violet, a single mother recovering from an abusive marriage who's preparing for a date with Brandon Sklenar's Henry at a fancy high-rise restaurant. But while there's instant chemistry between the two of them, Violet's anxiety remains and then spikes when she starts receiving threatening messages on her phone from an anonymous sender who reveals a masked man is waiting at her home, ready to kill her son and sister unless she complies with increasingly dangerous demands, among them murdering her date. What follows is a taut psychological game of survival, with Landon crafting a suffocating atmosphere of constant surveillance, with security cameras and suspicious patrons lingering around Violet, creating a heightened sense of paranoia that is amplified by Mark Spicer's visually slick cinematography, which leans into the vertigo of the setting and the unease of always being watched. Despite its intensity, Drop doesn't forget to entertain, as it weaves in moments of levity, such as a comic relief waiter who's straight out of a Paul Feig film and thankfully never overstays his welcome, while maintaining the suspenseful emotional core. And the chemistry between Fahey and Sklenar grounds the film, as both bring warmth and nuance to their roles, with Fahey especially delivering a gripping performance that channels trauma and strength in equal measure, within a personal arc that is as human as it is heartbreaking. But it is their genuine connection that makes the threat hanging over them even more harrowing, elevating the stakes beyond mere plot mechanics. However, Drop starts to falter in its final act, with climactic reveals that feel unnecessarily convoluted, with the motivation behind the largely unseen antagonist's elaborate scheme starting to unravel as soon as you begin to think about the mechanics of it all, as well as whether there was a much simpler solution to their plan. While action-heavy sequences that involve shattering windows and an attacker who appears to have the strength and invincibility of Michael Myers undercut the grounded tension that had been built earlier, making it feel like a different film entirely, with this ending that seems as though it had been tacked on to meet a studio mandate for spectacle. Still, Drop manages to be an entertaining and nail-biting 3.5-star experience that's driven by Landon's sharp direction and the strong chemistry between its leads. And while the third act is where it actually does begin to drop, the film ultimately succeeds in exploring digital harassment through a thrilling lens, which makes it a truly modern suspense thriller that Hitchcock himself would have been taken aback by. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.